अस्सलाम वालेकुम। आपसे बात कर रहा हूँ जी। आपने कब आना है? हम्म, आपने कब आना है? जी Hello, gentlemen and ladies and Banana Game Jam 2 joiners, game developers, random people on the internet, just joining a live stream. Today we are going to start the critique session for the Banana Game Jam 2. We don't have any. We actually have one contestant for the critique session. So I think that's all we have for this critique session. It is a game called Banana Road by XCKO. And I think it's still not updated. So let's play this. I have no, not this one. This is definitely not the game. We had Banana Road, Skibidi Incorporated. This one. So I have a character. It looks like a banana with is that? Yeah, it's his peel that is moving, and all I can do is move around in this area, and I can move out of the thing. I think there is something hidden in this level or not. It's still in the starting phase, so the only problem I had with this build was that you cannot move diagonally. Diagonal movement is very important in RPGs and stuff, so let's show you an example of how RPG movement would work if you don't know yet. So for example, I have a point vector point. Let's say it's my player position, and let's initialize this in void setup size 400 background 0. This and let's initialize the player vector. Player equals new p vector 200. Then we would go to the void draw, and we would have a speed float speed equals 1. So in void draw, if input, I don't know, it's called key, if a key is pressed and the key is equivalent to W, then we will move the player to the we will move the player upwards. So player dot y minus equals speed. Yeah, in case I will add all 4 of these, then I will put the else statement to not do this. If the player is pressing some other key, it will override that key. So W, A, S and D, we have it. In case of S, we will add it, and in case of A, we will subtract it to the X. And oh yes, we need to visualize the player. So circle player dot X, player dot Y 5, and background 0. You can see a simple player that moves up and down, but I have no control over his diagonal movement. He only moves in one direction at a time. So let's change that. We have a lot of methods to do this, but simply we will use the speed method. P vector velocity equals P vector 0, 0 and new P vector. So I'll paste that key thing here. Velocity dot y equals negative speed. Now I can add this to the speed. I can copy this again without adding the else statement. So then again I will add this and subtract it add this in case of d and velocity dot x. So now I will normalize the velocity so that the player cannot move faster if he is moving diagonally. So velocity dot normalize and then velocity dot multiply by the speed. Now as you can see, the player can okay, he's not moving. We need to add the velocity to the player. So player dot add velocity. And here we have a basic player who's moving. I don't see why he's not moving diagonally. He should be. This seems to be a problem with the code. So let's fix that. At a time we can only have one key pressed. Yes, it's an issue with processing that at a time you can have only one key pressed. So if two keys were pressed at the same time, the player would move in two directions diagonally. So I think we can't visualize it using this thing, I guess. Well, you get the idea. So continuing, we have tested this game. Next up for the critique, I'm just gonna oh, hello ref13, are you examining any diagram showing? I see the processing issues. Alright, so next up we have the American measurement system. I don't know why I playing this again, but I'm playing it because it was the winner of the last banana game jam, and we didn't get a chance to play this one. So let's do it. First we'll read the description. Americans will measure anything but the metric system. Washing machines, hamburgers, and Ariana Grande, whatever that is. So you can see he has linked us to a some news that says a sinkhole roughly the size of 6 to 7 washing machines has closed the northbound lanes of State Line Road near. So they could have used meters, but they used washing machines. That is the thing to see here. And we have adult deer are as tall as a bicycle. They weigh as 800 hamburgers. Now you can use pounds here, but you use hamburgers. That is the thing he's trying to show here. So he will use the banana measurement system, as he states. The uncontested number one favorite unit of measurement is the United States of America is the almighty banana. So I'll refresh this. Let's finish this game today. Last time I didn't get a chance to finish this game. So tutorial 1. Move with WSD, pick up the banana, and then measure this thing. So dog is less than 1 banana long. Dog is 2 bananas long. I hope that's right. Then I can crouch and then put it here. Alright, now there are only 2 levels in this game, but it's okay. So how long is a cow? You can guess it. Also, I think I can throw bananas. Alright, I can throw bananas with K. How deep is a giraffe? Hmm? Alright. Wait, how did I come up here? I don't know, was this a issue with this? I just went out of focus and it teleported me to some place. Maybe. But it's not the contestant's fault, it's the game engine that's doing this. Alright. Giraffe is less than 4 bananas tall. Giraffe is less than 5 bananas tall. I get it. He's 6 bananas tall. There's our banana. And we'll jump to it. Yes. Alright. Grab this banana and then move back to our giraffe. And that's all that Aeon Felix has for us today. It was a pretty fun game, and it won in the Banana Game Jam 1. Yes, it was the winner. You can see number 1 in top 4 categories. Then in detail and textures he was like a little down, but it was a good submission. So those are all the 2 submissions we have today for the Banana Game Jam critique session. If any of you leaves a link to your game, then we will play it right now. And if you don't, then I don't know what I have to do. I'm just gonna maybe launch the submission portal and see if someone tried it out. Why is it a link? This should not be a link. I think we should add the no get option. It's still a link. It's an email. Oh. Right, this is not an email. Please don't click on this. Yes, due to this @l. And I think this infinity symbol is inconsistent. So let's do some tweaks to the jam. copy this into the gem, and then also we'll add the no get option because that's necessary. Seriously, option 6, no get. All right. We still have one submission. Okay. And last time we added the code to like reset and change the color of these submissions. I think we can turn this into a game. Can we? I think I have an idea. Right. Let's go to the editor. Alright, so how about making a game in which you avoid colliding with some boxes? Because I have seen a game called Do It on Play Store. It's a pretty interesting concept. Let's put that into our game. Alright, let's begin with this. First, we will need a class for it. I will call it the right. I'll call this class the tile. Yeah, we can call it a tile. So let's add a class called tile.js. Add that file, and then first of all we will import it right here, tile.js. Now in tile.js we will have the class tile, maybe it's small. Then we'll have the constructor will every tile will store its position and a width. I think it should store its minimum and maximum value, and then while drawing a tile we will maybe use the corners so it's easier to check whether the player is colliding with it or not. So this dot let's say we have a rectangle. Let's visualize this actually. Let's go to paint. I love painting. Alright. So you see we have this box right here. Then we will store this position. We store this position, and then this position, then this position, and this position. So to check whether the circle collides with it or not. At least in case of corners, we'll have to check whether it collides with a corner. But what if the circle is somewhere right here? I think Google has a pretty good explanation for this. Let's go to Google and ask, check if circle collides with rectangle. Simple, right? Check if the circle center is inside the rectangle. Easy. That's not what we are going for. I need to check, calculate the minimum square distance from the rectangle sides to the circle center. Little hard. If it's lower than squared radius, then they collide, else they don't. We already have this. Just gonna copy some code. So function intersects left equals rectangle dot x plus rect dot width. Let's see if this works. This guy has a longer one, but I think I'll take this code and then just paste it there, Alright, let's fix this. This is a function, and then we will have to replace all the floats with the let. Yep. Alright, I need to translate this. Let's see if someone has already. And seriously, Spotify has advertisements. Let's choose this one. Circle intersect square. Paste it right here. And then let's just replace those names. Public function, circle intersect square, or just intersect. Alright. P vector circle double float it takes in a circle position, a radius, a circle center, then a square center, a radius, a square center, and the half size. I don't know what the half size is. I think it's let delta x and then let delta y and then let corner distance and then control shift F. I think. Why is it class properties must be methods expected? No, it's a static function, so we should all right. I I did not do anything. So um we will check if it intersects, and circle position, square center, half size. So these are vector circle position mathf dot absolute. I will just directly absolute this because we don't have the alright, so we'll remove this math dot power and the other math dot power. This is a Unity script, I guess, or maybe a C++ script. Why do I have an error? Ah, yes. Now I don't have the error. So circle position dot x square center dot x half size plus radius. What is the half size? Can he tell what the half size is? What the heck is half size? Let's try to understand this script. If the distance between the circle and the rectangle, then what's going on? I think this may not be. So why not copy another script, because that's what we're doing today. I am not in the mood to like check a square root rectangle right dot x minus circle center. I think this may work. Yeah, then they intersect, otherwise they don't. So yeah, this, let's do this. Intersect and just paste it here. A square root rectangle right now. Rectangle right comma rectangle. We're gonna have to import all of these. Rectangle bottom, rectangle left, and rectangle top. Alright, and then we will import the circle center and the circle radius. Alright, let's put this into parentheses, and let's put this into parentheses, and let's put this into what do you call it, parentheses, and this one into parentheses. Now we're gonna return true in case this happens. So in all these four cases we're gonna return true. Otherwise, if all of these are not returning, then we'll return false. That is the entire function. Alright, So let's remove all this indentation. What the heck is this? Let's make the code a little smaller. I like small code for the sake of smallness. So I'm gonna press Ctrl Shift F. Actually, let's not do that. So intersect is a static function. So in sketch.c# function intersect. Alright.